We're starting off from 3.85 million smackaroos and we're going all the way up to... You know what? You're gonna have to watch the video to see the most expensive car in the world. And here's a little hint. It's a lot more than 3.85 million. Like, a lot more. So without further ado, here are the top 10 most expensive cars in the world. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Number 10, Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. Price $3.85 million. We're going to be starting off this list with the most expensive Lamborghini ever made. It's called the Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, and there are only 9 of them built in the entire world. Now do you see why they're so expensive? The first thing you noticed when looking at the Veneno Roadster, aside from the smoking glossy red exterior, is that the car has no roof. The company has been focusing on an aerodynamic design that will be stable at every curve and turn. And why would this car have a problem with this turns? Well, how about the fact that it can go from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds? All of that is thanks to the 6.5-liter V12 engine that has 740 horsepower and a system that distributes the power to all 4 wheels. The top speed of this 1.5-ton car is over, get this, 220 miles per hour. Yeah, you'll basically be flying on the highway. The only thing missing now is 4 mil. Number 9, Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. Price $3.9 million. Unlike our first pick, this one is not the most expensive car that Bugatti has produced, but it's pretty high up there. And it's actually the fastest car that the world has ever seen. That's because the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus can reach a top speed of, are you ready for this? 300 miles per hour. That is not a typo. All of this is thanks to the 8-liter quad turbocharged engine that has a W16 engine which exerts an astonishing 1,577 horsepower. As for the 0 to 60 mark, the 300 Plus will reach this in just 2.4 seconds. Now that's what you call power. Anywho, if you're looking to buy one of these magnificent beasts, you will not only have to shell out $3.9 million, you will also have to find one first. Since they're going to be only 30 in the world, this car will probably reach around 6 mil by the time it reaches the secondary market. Number 8, Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. Price $4.8 million. 3 models, and each of them costing $4.8 million. Now that's what you get from Koenigsegg and their most expensive models. One of the most impressive things about the CCXR Trevita is the fact that the exterior of this car has a diamond weave carbon fiber finish. Or to put it simply, it has a diamond coating on the outside. As if the car wasn't expensive enough. Now, if you look under the hood, you will find that like button so you can smash the living daylight out of it. But no, seriously, under the hood, there is a twin turbocharged 4.8-liter V8 engine with around 1,004 horsepower and about 797 pound-feet of torque. This translates into a top speed of 249 miles an hour and reaching the 0 to 60 mark in just 2.9 seconds. Number 7, Pagani Huayra Imola. Price $5.4 million. Pagani developed this car near the city of Imola, Italy, hence the name of the car. It was first revealed back in 2019, and people thought it was going to be a one-off design. Luckily, more models hit the market, and the Pagani Huayra Imola now has a jaw-dropping number of 5 vehicles in the entire world. Yeah, that was sarcasm, by the way. Anywho, what do you get for such an extraordinary price tag? Well, first of all, you will get a 6.0-liter turbo twin-charged V12 engine. The machine has 827 horsepower. Couple that with the fact that the weight of the car has been reduced to 2,747 pounds. In total, you get one of the fastest cars in the world. Now, we should mention that in order to reach the lower weight limit, the company had to develop a new paint finish. This technique saves them 11 pounds in weight. Number 6, Bugatti Divo. Price $5.4 million. Now, what would you say if we told you that this $5.4 million car is actually designed to be slower than your top-notch Bugatti models? Well, if you're protesting, please stop. Why? Because the 40 models that were manufactured of the Devo sold out immediately after being taken out of the factory. But what kind of speeds are we talking about here? The top speed of the Devo has been 236 miles per hour. See what we mean? It's not as fast as some of the other models, but yeah, just like some of their other best, the Devo is capable of reaching 0 to 60 mark in 2.4 seconds. The car was manufactured for handling and safe driving while still retaining speed. That's why they redesigned the car and took off 77 pounds of the curb weights and still managed to add about 198 pounds of downforce. That's all thanks to the design of the Devo. Number 5, Mercedes-Benz Maybach Excelero. Price $8 million. What price would you put on a car that's been designed only for testing tires? Well, Fulda had some plans to test out their new high-performance tire range, so they partnered up with Mercedes and they created the Excelero. The car was unveiled back in 2004, and Fulda had one specific requirement: make a car that would reach 270 miles an hour in order to test their tires. For this, Maybach division at Daimler Chrysler at the time came up with a two-door sporting a twin-turbo V12 engine that has 690 horsepower. This means that it can reach 218 miles and go from 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. We bet the test came out positive. Number 4, Bugatti 110. Price $9 million. We dare you to tell us that this thing doesn't look like a superstar. The design of this car takes after the EB110 with the 5-round air intakes. The reason Bugatti decided to make it was to mark their 110th birthday. In fact, that's exactly what 110 means in Italian, 110. Speaking of specs, we will have to tell you that this model is 44 pounds lighter than the Chiron, and it has a W16 engine with 1,578 horsepower at 7,000 RPM. It is estimated that it will reach 0 to 60 in just 2.4 seconds. Number 3, Rolls-Royce Sweptail. Price $13 million. There's no better brand than Rolls-Royce when it comes to bespoke luxury cars, yet someone thought that the unusual $600,000 was not nearly enough for a car, so they decided to see how much they can spend on a single car. While some of it is the haute couture of automobiles, we just call it a trip back in history. In fact, that's what the customer that designed this vehicle really wanted. He wanted the car to look like the luxury yachts from 1920. That's why the most iconic element of the Sweptail is the single-piece glass roof that tapers into the car's rear end. Number 2, Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. Price $17.5 million. Around 2 years ago, this was the most expensive car ever sold. The buyer, Orazio Pagani, paid $17.5 million for the vehicle, and it's one of 3 cars ever built. The 2 others were pre-ordered, so if you're looking to get one, you're gonna have to pay a premium. This car comes with a 7.3-liter V12 engine that has 789 horsepower and a 6-speed gearbox. The weight of the car is precisely 2,755 pounds, and it comes without a roof. Number 1, Bugatti La Vittoria Nori. Price $18.7 million. This is the Bugatti 57SC Atlantic. This is the Bugatti La Vittoria Nori. Supposedly, they designed this newer model to pay homage to the older one. Forgive us for saying this, but where the heck is the similarity? Anyways, the car is one-off and it already has an owner. It sports a 1,500 horsepower engine which can go from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. The W16 engine allows the car to reach a top speed of 261 miles an hour. The person that bought it is not known to the public, but speculators say that it's either Cristiano Ronaldo or one of the former chairmen of Volkswagen. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.